So are we recording? Yeah, so we are recording. So hello, Liao.
Hello.
Hi. So the idea that we have now is to make a video to show how to separate the stones from the mastic from their voids in an asphalt mixture using a segmentation plugin in 3G based on machine learning. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
So let's make it possible. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to share my screen. My screen is coming.
Okay.
Are you seeing my screen?
Yes.
Fantastic. So I have this CT scan
Yes.
open. Okay. So this is just a section of a CT scan. So it's an asphalt. So it has some pores, it has some aggregates, and it has some mastic. So you can see that we can see up to some size of aggregates in the mastic. You know, below that size we cannot see anything because it doesn't have enough resolution. The diameter of this is 10 centimeters. Yeah.
Okay.
So I open this in ImageJ.
Yeah.
ImageJ in Fiji. Sorry. So it's the same process as always. So this is the file opened. All right. And what I will do is go to the plugins. Then I will go to the segmentation. And I will select the trainable Weka segmentation. Yeah.
Okay.
So, and it's working slowly but steadily. Give it some seconds.
Okay.
Yeah. I must say that I don't control this extremely well. So if I doubt, don't laugh at me, okay?
Okay.
All right. So this is how it looks like, okay? And we have three classes here, okay? So we have, on one hand, we have class 1. In our case, class 1 is going to be the mastic, right?
Yeah.
Class 2 is going to be the stones. And class 3, I'm going to create one, is going to be the voids, okay?
Okay, yeah.
So we have these three classes. So what I'm going to do is, well, start getting data. So we need to get samples. We need to get samples of each one of these classes, basically, many samples, as many as we can. So this is going to take for a while, all right?
Okay.
So basically what I will do is assume, okay? And I will select here, and this is outside the asphalt, all right? So I will click here, add, okay? And these pixels that I have selected in this line, they get added to voids, okay?
Okay.
And then I do the same here. I just draw some lines here and say voids, okay?
Okay.
And basically I'm taking samples of what a void is. And this is going to take some time. So whoever is seeing this, please get some patience. Okay, because we have to be doing it in this way. Add to voids. So you see, the more that you put in there, visually, the better this will work, you know, because it will have more samples of what a void is, you know. I will get more here, add to voids, yeah. So this is also a void, yeah.
Yeah.
More voids. More voids. I don't know if we have enough, possibly not. So it's some more. So basically, these lines are just samples. So getting some more. It's important that we take samples from several places, you know, because sorry about this. So because the color intensity is not the same outside than in the center of the sample. So we should be taking samples from several places in the material, from the center, from outside, yeah.
Okay.
So a little bit like this. Do I have enough? Possibly it's quite many. I will say that this is a small void too, yeah.
Oh,
I put it in the wrong place. Okay. Okay. Voids. So there are many. This one and this one and this one and this one and this one. Okay.
okay.
So let's assume that this is enough because, well, let me put some more just to be relaxed. Some sounds starting to look like many. We have captured most of them. We don't need that many, you know. Okay, so this is it, right? So we have the voids captured. Now
Yeah.
let's look at what did we say this was. These were the aggregates,
Stones. Yeah.
Stones. So let's capture the stones now. So what is a stone? So this is a stone, I think. And this is a stone. So my computer is getting slow, but don't stress. So yeah, so this is a stone too, and this is a stone. And more stones. Sorry about this, the computer is not extremely fast at the minute. I have no idea why, yeah.
No worries.
I go here to the extreme too. So the more than we have, the better, you know.
Okay.
So that's why I insist in putting many. How many we have to do? Well, I don't think that we have enough experience to say how many. You know. Let me get some here, some small here. And this looks like one, right? So basically, this is taking all the pixels of a certain color and identifying, you know,
Okay.
that they are stones. And this one, for example.
Maybe they use the different pixels or.
So basically, it gets the colors of everything that I have identified as stones, you know, and
Okay.
it makes a statistical. It gets a statistical idea of how a stone looks like, basically. So I'll get some here too, you know, to have some idea of the extremes. The extremes seem to be a little bit delicate, you know. And some more here. Some more here. Maybe this is enough. I don't know. Okay. So this. Yeah, maybe this is enough for the stones. So let's go for the mastic, okay?
Okay.
So, mastic is this, yeah?
Yeah.
Mastic. I'm going to make it with a lot of love here, you know. This seems to be mastic too. I mean, of course, we are eating through the smaller stones by doing this, you know.
Yeah.
So we are considering that they are mastic. So yeah, some here. We get some at the extreme here. Yeah. Sorry about this. Must be very boring looking at all this.
No, it's fine.
So the computer is not very precise. I don't know what is going on. So all right, so let's try if this is enough, and if it is not enough, we can continue adding more points, okay? So it is not that these are the last ones. So what I will do is click here to train classifier, and it will start doing things in the background, so getting all the pixels, all the colors, you know, and we will see what happens.
Yeah.
Maybe my computer is a little bit slow, so give it some time. Yesterday the computer was fine. I don't know why it is so slow now. Now it's doing
Maybe
things.
you didn't shut down tomorrow and yesterday.
I don't know. I have no idea why this is. So, I mean, one should cut this from the videos, you know, so these moments of being like this. But I feel too boring, you know, too boring, too lazy, you know, to do that. Too lazy, sorry. So it's working, calculating medium. So the good thing is that we will see the result, and according to what comes out, then we add more points, you know, so we can continue training it if this is not enough.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so this is the result. Can you see it?
Yes.
All right, so it seems that this needs still some additional work. So for example, here you can see here that there are some images that are clearly not correct, you know. So what I will do is very simple. So I will make some lines.
Yes.
In here. And here. And in here. And here. You know, I separate them manually, almost manually if you want.
Okay.
And there. So these are all the details that the software was not able to identify on its own. So we separate these and this. So let's see what happens now with the new. So you see, I've been adding things to the mastic class.
Yeah.
So let's see if the new result is better. So it's still working. Yesterday night it was faster, Leah.
Maybe the image is too big.
I think I should have restarted my computer.
Yeah. It's also working.
It's still classifying image. Polygon selection. Things are happening. Ah, no. Okay. So did it something? Did it do something? No. So let's continue adding points then. So what do we do?
How about the right mastic in the aggregates? In the big one in the left.
In the left?
No, it disappeared. We need to zoom out a little.
There are many here too.
Okay.
So there are some that are clearly stones, you know.
Yes, I can see. How about the white color in the aggregates? Yes.
This one?
Yes.
It may be that there are holes, you know. So I don't know. Yeah, but that's clearly not mastic, isn't it? Let's continue adding things here. So let's see what happens. Yeah, that was it. That was faster.
Yeah.
Did it work better? Not sure. Doesn't work very bad. more here. Yeah.
Yes.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Maybe not. Let's do what you said here, okay?
I think there are also arrogates here. Yeah.
Not sure. So maybe, well, the result
We can
is
also fill the hole in
what do you mean,
in
the hole?
the hole in the arrogates, not in this part.
The question is that maybe these holes are voids, Liao. So I think that this, for example, is a void, you know? And I think that this is another void. So this seems to be working fine here, you know?
Yeah.
Actually, it works very fine there. And let me see. Some problems it may have. This has to be mastic, isn't it? This has to be mastic. This has to be mastic. This has to be mastic here. Now I think it's getting very precise, you know? This has to be mastic. The thing is that I'm not adding really many points, you know? And let me paint here. It is an aggregate, you know? So this is an aggregate. This is an aggregate. All this has to be mastic.
Yeah.
I guess that the more that we do, the more stable it will become. So how do we see it? Yeah? This is mastic. This is mastic too. I think also that because the light intensity is different at the center and at the exterior, you know, so it may have some troubles because of that, you know. This is mastic. I guess that this is mastic. This is mastic. And this is going to be mastic. And this is going to be an aggregate. 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 What we could do is simply to use a smaller image, you know, too. Yeah, it doesn't look that badly, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe it has some troubles still here. Yeah. So we say here too. Shall we say here? Here. 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 No, actually it looks very good. What else? No, it's becoming difficult now to find some many errors, you know.
Yeah, in detail.
So maybe here. That is another one. Can show it is not. That is not an aggregate. So I guess that this is an aggregate, and that all this is an aggregate, I assume. Okay. Yeah. Look at this. This has to be separated. Let's see. So what happens? But look, so if you tell me how do I think about this, this is impossible to do with image normally, you know.
Yeah.
Oops. Are you still seeing my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So, well, we could do like that. So then we can click to plot results and we can see what happens, you know. And I guess that's not very sure what is all this. So I don't really know what is this. So I guess that you can manipulate the results. Yeah. So the results that you have.
Okay.
How do you like it?
Yeah. It's good.
Doesn't look that bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, how could you do something like this normally, you know?
We can also use the threshold or other to do with this image, so it's really easier than do the raw image.
I think so. I think so. I think that if you want to have it easier, I mean, I think that this is good enough, you know. There are some that are still together, but yeah, in principle, looks very easy to do. And you could save this data.
Yeah.
So let me save this data. And I will say training set, I don't know, so I call it training set, okay?
Okay.
And I will close. You could save this, you know, and use it to identify the aggregates and so on, you know.
Yeah.
So that is good. So let me save this one, you know. Save as T, for example. Yeah. So I will save this, and what you could do is you could put it as an
yes.
And look. So with this, you have all these equal thresholds. Oof, so you have identified all the aggregates. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So much better than
the raw image.
the raw image. But this is almost science fiction. This is great. Yeah, this is a great result, I think.
Yeah.
Don't you like it? I think it's fantastic. And so let me apply and let me save it. You know. So we have this one that we could use for whatever, you know, for analyzing. And then what we can do is open another one. So we have, I don't know if I did this with the 2 or the, which one was this? Let me open it here. All right. Let me open this. Is it the same? Yeah, so
yes.
I did this with the 2 hours, the 2 hours scan, you know?
Okay.
Actually, or not, what I did with the 4 hours scan. Let me see. Yeah, no, actually I did it with the 2 hours scan, which is, yeah, actually I did it with the 2 hours scan, which is not very high resolution. That is actually very good news, I think. So we could have done it with the 4 hours scan, and the results will be much better. Let's do it with the 4 hours scan, okay? So it's a minute, you will see. Plug in, so you don't have to wait 1 hour. So segmentation, we said, open this one, okay? But we are going to load classifier now.
Okay.
Let me close this one. Load classifier, and we set training set, okay?
Yes.
Oh, why is it? Oh my god. Okay, so I don't know why this. Let me try again. Load classifier. Or maybe it's load data. No. I don't know. I don't know what happened here. But anyway, so you could repeat that. So you could have saved it and apply it to this one, okay? So when you have different samples. And that's pretty much it. All right, Leah.
Okay.
I stop this, and then you have the instructions to separate the images.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let me share the screen. Sorry. Let me stop recording.